Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Lysander Marie, and today we are going to be making chocolate avocado mousse. First thing that we'll need to do is we need to have very good hand hygiene. We are going to be washing our hands, so let's go ahead and do that now. And now with your fingers nice and clean, you are ready to make your chocolate avocado pudding. We will start off with the avocados. You'll need 2 ripe avocados, not too mushy and not too hard, just about right. So hopefully these are good. If not, I have a couple more in my refrigerator. So 2 ripe avocados, and you'll be needing cocoa powder, and that will be 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder, a half a cup of almond milk, or you can also use coconut milk, 4 tablespoons of honey. I like to use raw unfiltered honey, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Let's get at it. We are going to cut open these. Our countertop is nice and clean, so just make sure that you clean your countertop before you place any food items on top of it, okay? And now we are going to cut open our avocados. Make sure you take out the pit, of course. Perfectly ripe avocado. Let's go ahead and show you that there. Very nice, they're very good. Avocados are one of my favorite fruits. A lot of people don't realize, ooh, this one's a good one as well. Here we go, let's go ahead and show you this one. It's a perfectly ripe avocado. You don't want there to be any brown stuff, brown stringy things in the middle of it, or inside the fleshy parts, or else you'll have to cut it out. But anyway, avocado is actually one of my favorite fruits. A lot of people don't realize that. Avocados are actually a fruit. They're not a vegetable. Even though it is not a sweet fruit, it's actually considered a fruit. Now we will pull these out and put them in our bowl. And if you've never worked with avocado before, when avocado is ripe, it is very workable. It is very mushy too, so it's easy to smash up as well. The next thing we'll put in there is the cocoa powder. Let's go ahead and do that. You'll want 4 tablespoons of this. I'm not always a precise person. Sometimes with baking especially, you do want to be a little bit more precise, but because we're not baking and we're not putting anything into the oven, and we're just making a simple pudding, you don't need to be as accurate, I don't think, and you can never go wrong with too much chocolate. I'm that type of person that I usually, when it comes to cooking, I always paint outside the lines. I hardly ever follow a recipe. But with baking, it's slightly different. All right, now we're gonna use the vanilla. I'm actually using vanilla that I got in Barbados a couple years ago. And vanilla from there is really good. And we'll be doing 1 teaspoon of this. Next, we'll be doing the almond milk, and we want to do a half a cup. Then the raw honey, and we'll be doing 4 tablespoons of this. We'll go a little bit over. Make it a tiny bit sweeter. Okay. Now we are ready to blend this up. Now if you have a food processor, it would actually work really well in there. I don't have a food processor actually. You can blend it in your blender, or you can do what I'm doing, and you can mix it with your hand mixer, which is what I'll be doing today. Alright, sometimes you just have to make a little cup so that things don't fly through. Put it on as low as you can go. Unlike what I just did and had it splatter outside of the bowl, you also might want to mix this up a tiny bit by hand so that the cocoa is actually mixed in a little bit more so that it doesn't splatter outside the bowl. And what you want to be doing is blending it till it gets nice and smooth and creamy. Now because I'm blending it with a hand mixer, it may not be as smooth as if you're doing it with a food processor, or even if you're doing it in the blender. But it is actually turning out really good. So we are going to sample this. Let's go ahead and sample it. That is super tasty. So it's not as sweet as I would like it, so we are going to be adding a little bit more honey. Now I'm just going to be doing a guesstimation this time. We'll just do that. Why not? Pan outside the lines a little bit. Also, if it's not the consistency you like, you can always add more milk as well. Just do it a little bit at a time until you get it to be like a mousse or even like a pudding. Doesn't matter either way. And we'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Now we are ready to put it in a container and put it in the refrigerator to be chilled just a little bit longer. This looks so tasty. Then we will be back in just a bit to try it once it's more chilled. Now that the avocado chocolate pudding is nice and chilled, we are gonna go ahead and give it a taste. And it looks super amazing. Oh wow, that rich chocolate flavor with the creamy avocado, it is so amazing. Very, very tasty. So go ahead and make this at home. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Also hit that bell icon so you can see every time that I post. Until next time, bye!